What is up, Flickly fam? We're kicking things off with a bang. Nazranaa just dropped their stunning Samskriti collection at New York Fashion Week, weaving ancient Indian heritage into breathtaking wearable art. Think 15th century Sanskrit poems and the Ramayana reimagined in high fashion. Next up, a fashion show that made a powerful statement. The brand Actively Black didn't just showcase clothes, they honored civil rights leaders, proving that the fight for equality is far from over and those affected are still with us today. And speaking of New York Fashion Week, we've got a fashion insider breaking down all the must-know trends. Glamour Editor-in-Chief Samantha Barry is spilling the tea on what's hot, from ripped jeans making a comeback to the return of 2010's accessories. But wait, there's more. The daughters of MLK and Malcolm X walked the Actively Black runway, a moment that resonated deeply. We're talking about icons like Ruby Bridges and Cecil Williams too. You do not want to miss this coverage. Make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on. Ancient poetry meets haute couture on the runway. Nazranaa is redefining fashion by drawing inspiration from India's rich, often forgotten, cultural treasures for their SS26 collection, Samskriti, unveiled at New York Fashion Week. This isn't just about beautiful clothes, it's a narrative woven from history, literature, and philosophy, transforming garments into canvases of profound meaning. The collection finds its muse in works like the Sri Ramakrishna Vilamakavyam, a 15th century Sanskrit poem that reads as the Ramayana from left to right and Krishna's life from right to left, a true testament to India's intellectual heritage. Co-founder Shashank Gupta shared his inspiration, likening the discovery of such palindromic poems to the intriguing ambigrams found in Angels and Demons, and expressing a desire to use fashion as a love language to illuminate these cultural gems. The result is an 18-piece collection featuring sherwanis and lehengas, each a story in itself. The showstopper lehenga is a masterclass in design, meticulously crafted with 24 panels representing the 24 syllables of the Gayatri mantra, hand-painted with scenes from the Ramayana and a dupatta depicting the sage Valmiki himself. This is wearable art that honors ancestors and sacred texts, bringing them to the global stage. Social media is buzzing with admiration for Nazranaa's innovative approach, with many praising the brand for its commitment to cultural preservation and its unique storytelling through fashion. Analysts note this collection as a significant moment for Indian designers on the international scene, highlighting the power of heritage-inspired haute couture. Prepare to be amazed by how history is being stitched into the fabric of modern style. Next, we're diving into a powerful runway moment that honored the giants of the civil rights movement. Fashion takes a stand, civil rights icons walk the runway. Actively Black, a brand founded by Lanny Smith, made a profound statement at New York Fashion Week by featuring civil rights leaders as models, underscoring that the era of Jim Crow is not ancient history and its impact is still felt today. This powerful choice aimed to bring attention to the ongoing relevance of the civil rights movement and the individuals who shaped its course. The runway show saw the daughters of pivotal figures, Dr. Bernice King, daughter of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and Dr. Ilyasah Shabazz, daughter of Malcolm X, walking side by side, modeling sweatshirts that honored their fathers. The brand also paid tribute to their mothers, Coretta Scott King and Betty Shabazz. The event highlighted not only the legacy of these leaders, but also the enduring spirit of their families. Joining them on the catwalk were other significant figures, including Ruby Bridges, the first African-American child to integrate an all-white school, and Cecil Williams, a photographer known for his iconic image at a whites-only fountain. Ben Haith, the designer of the Juneteenth flag, also made an appearance, receiving thunderous applause. The show interspersed runway moments with historical footage, reinforcing the message that the struggles and triumphs of the civil rights era are part of living memory. Smith emphasized on social media that the fight against Jim Crow is not a distant memory, stating, "People think the heinous and evil of Jim Crow was ancient times. Nah, people are still here who grew up in it." This sentiment resonated widely, sparking conversations about historical awareness and present-day activism. This show was a powerful reminder of history's enduring presence. Get ready for a Fashion Insider's take on the hottest trends from NYFW, including some surprising comebacks. NYFW Trends Decoded: What's hot and what's not. New York Fashion Week is once again the epicenter of style, drawing a constellation of celebrities and fashion enthusiasts eager to witness the unveiling of spring collections from the city's leading designers. Beyond the runway, designers are also making bold choices with their show venues, transforming iconic locations into spectacular backdrops for their creations. Cynthia Rowley opted for the newly renovated Wagner Park, where models grace the catwalk against the stunning vista of Manhattan's skyline and circling sailboats, while Prabal Gurung chose the grandeur of St. Bartholomew's Church, accompanied by a live orchestra to enhance the ethereal quality of his designs. To offer an expert perspective on the emerging trends, Glamour Editor-in-Chief Samantha Barry joined Mornings on One. Barry highlighted a few key takeaways that are set to define the season. This is divisive, but if we're sticking with jeans, at least in 3 of the shows, ripped jeans are back, she noted, suggesting a potential revival of a once controversial denim trend. For those looking to refresh their wardrobes without a major overhaul, Barry pointed to the resurgence of 2010s fashion, particularly in statement neckties and accessories. The 2010s are back in kind of statement neckties and accessories, and that's often a really nice way in for people, she explained, encouraging viewers to revisit their existing wardrobes. So if you were good with keeping on to what you wore in 2010, I'd start picking through those storage boxes. The insights from Barry suggest a fashion landscape that blends nostalgic elements with contemporary flair, offering accessible ways for the public to engage with high fashion. From the runway to your closet, these trends are making waves. But the biggest statement at NYFW might have been a powerful walk down memory lane with the daughters of civil rights icons. Generations Unite: MLK and Malcolm X's daughters walk for civil rights. In a poignant moment at New York Fashion Week, Actively Black, an athleisure brand founded by Lanny Smith, paid a powerful tribute to the civil rights movement by having the daughters of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X, Dr. Bernice King and Dr. Ilyasah Shabazz, walk the runway side by side. This collaboration wasn't just a fashion statement, it was a living testament to their fathers' legacies and the ongoing fight for equality. The show, held over the weekend, saw these prominent figures modeling sweatshirts that honored their fathers, creating an unforgettable visual. Actively Black also extended recognition to Coretta Scott King and Betty Shabazz, acknowledging the foundational roles these women played. Founder Lanny Smith, visibly moved, shared his gratitude on Instagram, expressing how honored he was to bring this vision to life. Beyond the King and Shabazz families, the runway featured other pivotal figures from the civil rights era. Ruby Bridges, who made history as the first African-American child to integrate an all-white school, graced the catwalk at 71, accompanied by models representing the federal agents who protected her. Photographer Cecil Williams, whose 1956 photograph at a whites-only fountain became an iconic image, also walked, wearing a sweatshirt featuring a colorized version of his historic photo. Ben Haith, the designer of the Juneteenth flag, was also celebrated. Smith emphasized the immediate relevance of this history, noting, "People think the heinous and evil of Jim Crow was ancient times. Nah, people are still here who grew up in it." The audience responded with immense support and applause for these living legends. This event sparked significant online discussion, with viewers praising Actively Black for its bold activism and its commitment to honoring historical figures who are often overlooked or relegated to the past. The brand's message resonated deeply, highlighting the continued importance of civil rights advocacy. These are the moments that truly define fashion's power. Don't go anywhere. We're about to give you the lightning round recap of all today's top stories. All right, Flickly fam, that's a wrap on today's hottest news. Nazranaa brought ancient Indian artistry to NYFW with their Samskriti collection. Actively Black made a powerful statement honoring civil rights leaders like Dr. Bernice King and Dr. Ilyasah Shabazz. Glamour Editor-in-Chief Samantha Barry broke down the biggest trends hitting the runways, and we saw a stunning display of heritage and activism. Don't forget to smash that like button if you loved this update, subscribe to Flickly for more exclusive content, ring that notification bell so you never miss a video, and drop a comment below telling us which story was your favorite. And hey, give us a follow on all our social platforms for behind-the-scenes action. See you next time.